Okay, what's up, guys? So, it has been a while since I reacted to top 5 unknowns in their videos. They all, and even before, I remember saying that they upload really good videos. Some of the videos I will be reacting to of theirs today, it looks like it's going to be good. So, the first one being 5 heart-pounding situations that happen in interrogation rooms. And yeah, I would imagine that there's probably some moments where cops had their hand on their gun and was just like, okay, so if this person stands up or do anything, I'm shooting because this person kind of crazy. And so, anyways, let's go ahead, get into this video, creep myself out, and yeah.
What's going on, you guys? My name's TMossBoss and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns. 5 creepy interrogation videos. Number 5.
You got straight into it.
A woman named Jodi Arias is known to have...
I remember that girl. Didn't she stab like her boyfriend 100 times or something? She stabbed him quite a few times. I think that was her. It was either her or I think it was her.
Her boyfriend Travis at his home in Arizona back in 2008. His body was discovered in his shower with over 12 different stab wounds as well as a gunshot wound to the head. Discovering Jodi's guilt was quite easy for investigators, as they found a digital camera that had been stashed in Travis's washing machine, full of pictures of the two of them. In fact, photos were even taken before and after the attack of Travis took place. Jodi was immediately arrested and taken in for questioning. During her time with police, it became quite obvious that she was struggling mentally. She was seen standing on her own head, digging in the trash can, talking to herself, and even stuffing paper down her pants. Her only real defense for not taking Travis's life was, quote, "I had issues with Travis, but I had worse issues with other people and they're still alive." She was convicted and sentenced to life in prison in 2015.
Yeah, I remember this girl. She probably did that thinking she'll probably get because sometimes when they plead insanity, I think if they might catch a break or something like that. Chances are by the time she gets released from prison, she might be too old to do anything else to anybody and things. And so she'll probably be like 60, 70. They're waiting until she's right before them stages where she gets into a walker and things, and or carrying a cane around, and that'll be the only time. But yeah, that girl, she was crazy. I bet she's just doing that. Then that's, afterwards she's just like, okay, so let me just act crazy in this front of this camera. They're all like, oh yeah, she crazy. But I think they said the reason why she did that because he cheated or was talking to other girls or something. Because they did overall make a movie about it, and they had it on Lifetime. And I think I watched a little bit of it. I think I caught halfway through it. I think she either read some text messages or I don't know. But it's if you go ahead and say that, oh, somebody else did it, what they just seen in this video, that's nah, you did that mess. What you underneath the table for? Oh, this looked like it was a different... I'm if I've been looking at the cameras and seen that, I'm I'm not going in there. I am not. Yeah. She probably was. She probably was crazy, seriously crazy.
What the Bible says, and yes, I'm Christian. I just live my life by the 10 Commandments, and those are my rules. You know, thou shalt not this or that, but it doesn't say thou shalt not fornicate. So I just used to joke about that.
What? Yeah. Yeah, she was weird. But yeah, overall, I think she did it. It's you don't, it's it's because it's okay, he had other enemies. And then it's how come none of that stuff ever popped up after this whole situation and things. Because one would think, okay, as big as this story had got, because this story was huge back when it came out and things. I even still remember this story. But as big as this story was, chances are there would have been some people around in this world, doing some investigating, some like digging to where, okay, let's find out some of these enemies that he apparently had and stuff. And nothing. Like, the spotlight was on you. You were behind all of this. Like, that man probably most likely had no other enemies, maybe besides some kids on Xbox 360 at the time. Like, come on now. Even if he did have one, I don't know, but it's like, he didn't have no enemies. I don't think he had any enemies.
Number 4. This next man's case is almost entirely
he looked
unbelievable.
Like a mixture between John Cena and Dolph Ziggler.
Geffert was arrested in 2013 after a third-party crime agency received information that he may have been involved in downloading explicit content of minors. Police arrived, confirmed the allegations, and took Walter in for questioning. While in custody, Walter had his phone taken away from him. They planned on skimming the device for any relevant information regarding his charges, and quite shockingly didn't have to look very far. According to police, as they took his phone, they discovered that Walter was actively downloading sexually explicit content of children, right at that exact moment. After being caught so ridiculously red-handed, the remainder of Walter's interrogation
was doing it while he was at the police station? Dang, you have issues, man.
Actually pointless. He was convicted and sent to prison after being seen twitching and sobbing in court.
Wow. Oh, they did footage unavailable, but yeah, like, come on, man. It's you trying to prove he's just like, I don't care. He's like, I honestly don't care. I'm pretty sure prisoners, they most likely be looking for dudes like him just so they can just beat him down. Because it's like, you got to think about it. Them photos you looking at and downloading out there somewhere, that's a person's child. Like, imagine that, honestly, that'd be like a turn for the worse for him. But let's say he's downloading them images and stuff. And he does of one of the prisoner's daughters. Like, it's somebody else in there. Like, that's just I don't know, that's just something like, what if though? Because if that did happen, I'm like, bro, you better be like in the hole throughout the remaining years of your time in prison. You better not be anywhere near that guy. You better hope when he goes in there, or when you go in there, he leaves.
This next case is one that I'm pretty sure most of us are already familiar with. Back in 2013, two 12-year-old girls were arrested after they lured their friend into the woods and attempted to sacrifice her in the name of
for the Slender video game.
A fictional character named Slender Man.
Yep.
By the time the attacks had concluded, the young victim had been stabbed at least 19 times and was facing life-threatening injuries. Thankfully, she managed to recover and was able to inform police about her side of the story and ensure that the attackers received the treatment or punishment they needed. The courts determined that
so
two
crazy.
girls were without question.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when I heard that story. That was yeah, it's like there's some, you got some. Then the story just recently. Oh, my fault. Oh, come on. Wow. An epic fail for you. Okay, let me go back. Start from there. But yeah, I need to be more careful. But anyways, yeah, I remember that story. And then just recently and stuff, they had said there was these girls at their school, they were going to plan on stabbing a bunch of students and drinking their blood. And I'm like, man, these kids today, man. Weird, but this happened like back. I remember I was back in school and heard this and things, and so yeah, that was like around the time when Slender Man was blowing up. But
and attempted to sacrifice
crazy, man,
in the name of a fictional character named Slender Man. By the time the attacks had concluded, the young victim had been stabbed at least 19 times and was facing life-threatening injuries. Thankfully, she managed to recover and was able to inform police about her side of the story and ensure that the attackers received the treatment or punishment they needed. The courts determined that the two girls were without question clinically insane. They were sent off for treatment, though during their interrogation, they revealed extremely creepy information that led mental health professionals to determine that at least one of the young girls had extreme difficulty with separating fact from fiction. The way she describes Slender Man as an actual real-life creature is absolutely chilling.
I think, and he stabbed her first, and then I continued, and then like she was like, Morgan, make sure she doesn't escape. She told me that she got her in the lung, right here, 6 times, and then like in the leg a few times. So we told her we were gonna get help, but we really weren't. We were gonna.
Okay. So let me just, because I think if I was in a situation like this, you know, little kid, grown man, and somebody just stabbed me repeated times, and they're all like, oh yeah, we're gonna go get help, we're gonna go help you, we're gonna go help you. I know for a fact that they're not going to go help me, and I would expect everybody to know for a fact that you're not going to get help if somebody just stabbed you to death. Like, that's serious. That's an insane person for you. For them to stab you, put you in a life-threatening situation, and then call the cops to help you and stuff. Like, nah. I don't believe it. So, yeah, that's at that point in time, like, you just gotta run.
Let her pass away. So we ran.
So then how did you get the knife from Anissa?
She sort of just shoved it into my hand, and there it was.
It's crazy.
And then I didn't know what I did. It sort of just happened. It didn't feel like anything. It was like air.
When you guys were walking, you thought you saw Slender as you were walking?
This was after Morgan stabbed her.
It's like, okay, because I played the game, and I don't ever recall stabbing anybody. Like, I recall finding pages. That was about it. Like, when was Slender Man a sacrificing person? Like, it's, man, I swear. It is crazy what kids come up with. And they 13 and stuff. And it's like, y'all should at least have somewhat. Well, they did say one of them did sound like the other one that was talking when she was just like, oh, she just handed me the knife. It sounded like that she might not be the one that's like mental. She was just wrong friends. She just had the wrong friends that misled her into something that wasn't real and things. So most likely she might spend some time in, I don't know. She's too young to be in prison. Yeah, I did juvenile hall, whatever. It's some mental asylum place, but.
Tendrils that are very sharp.
Do you see him in your dreams, or where do you see him at?
Oh, I've seen him in my dreams. Truth be told, I wanted to be locked up so that I couldn't hurt her, but that time has passed, and now I'm in here because we were careless. I knew this would happen. I knew we'd get in trouble.
Like, yeah, you out here stabbing people over a video game, a person in a video game. Like, that is, man. I know, yeah, that's like, yeah, that's, yeah, for the little girl that had to deal with that, that's just messed up that she had to and things. It's crazy just how people or kids can get misled into something. That's just like when I have kids, like, I think it's like at some point in time, I'm going to have to explain to them, just like how my parents explained to me, like, you can't blend in a video game with real life. Like, that's just not possible. It ain't going to happen, Captain. So you gotta just have it in video games, but don't try to bring it outside the video game.
A man by the name of Charles Shoulders was arrested and charged after a 911 call came in that he'd shot his wife in the head. Police arrived at the couple's home to investigate and found that Charles's wife had in fact been shot. No sooner than they arrived, Charles was heard uttering to himself, admitting guilt for the crime. He was taken in for questioning, though while in the interrogation room, he urinated on the floor and even managed to break a table that was mounted to the wall. Police say that he caused more than $500 of damage to their interrogation room, and Charles is expected to be sentenced to prison for the remainder of his life.
That's crazy. Dang, he broke that? I want to see how he broke that.
Have a seat, Mr. Shoulders, right here. Have a seat right here. I know.
Here, we're gonna sit sideways. Wait a minute. Well, feel sick. There we go. Yeah, I'm so
Alright. You want some water?
Dang, and they handcuffed him, and he still broke the table?
Okay, I'll get you something, okay?
I think I'm gonna talk to y'all. Ain't got a damn thing to say, y'all.
Oh, yeah, he crazy.
Hey! This is a cold ass room.
Wow. And it's like you can't even go in there when they acting crazy like that, because it's like, what do you do? And it's like you don't want to like take action, like pepper spray him or tase him, then that might kill him and things. And so I just felt like, yeah, let's just wait till he tires himself out. I'm like, that man, he's wow. Then he just pulls. Like, you throw a chair and it causes you to pee. Like, people crazy, man.
Dude.
Wow.
Why didn't you say something?
Holly.
You weren't saying you needed to go back?
Holly.
That's crazy. I'm like, man, what are you doing? He has, like, I think he must have, like, the mental state of a kid. Only kids do some stuff like that. What are you doing? That's when you like, yeah, if I had been a cop, I would walked in there, got him in his back of his kneecaps like that. I'm like, man, get off the table.
Man, you can't just freeze a person.
What are you trying to do?
You can't freeze me.
I'm not freezing you. Sit down.
You can't freeze me.
Sit down.
What are you talking about?
Tearing up stuff. Don't be tearing this stuff.
You can't freeze me. Guess I won't talk to you.
Sit down for a big guy.
Yeah, tired.
Yeah, I'm like, let's hurry up and interrogate this guy.
Tell you to attack.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm like, let's hurry up and interrogate this guy, so.
Put it down. You take me out of here.
Put it down.
Take me out of here.
Put it down.
Mr. Shoulders.
And then falls
Stand
asleep.
up.
Are you gonna beat me up?
No. Stand up.
I don't want.
This old dude is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, he is crazy.
Well, let her take a picture.
No.
Take a picture of what you saying she did.
No. I need a lawyer.
Nope.
I'm 73 years old.
Yeah. You 2 years
Number
old.
1. Back in March of 2011, an Indonesian man by the name of Erzin Okta was called to his local bank office to discuss a debt of about $5,900, which he owed on his credit card. From security camera footage, we can see Erzin enter one of the interrogation rooms commonly used by debtors. The room, however, has no internal cameras, and just a short while later, Erzin is seen being wheeled out of the room in a wheelchair, with some believing that he may have already passed away by this point. Erzin's body was recovered later on, and all of those involved were charged for his passing. The bank attempted to cover up the situation, though the 3 debt collectors who were involved were eventually convicted and sentenced to over 5 years in prison. According to police, the cause for his death was asphyxiation, a brain hemorrhage, and/or blunt trauma to the head.
Wow. Yeah, it's like they only got 5 years. Nah. I mean, it's stuff like things are different in different countries and places and stuff, so, but still. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Yeah, that's insane.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to keep updated with our videos.
Yeah, people are insane. People are seriously insane. Yeah, that last one I ain't hear about. I think the only one I heard of was the Jodi Arias girl and then the Slender Man girls. But all those other ones, yeah, they people, and it's like you never really know, because these are just like people you will see walking up and down the streets one day, and then all of a sudden you see their face on TV because they done snapped and went crazy and things. And so it's yeah, people like that, honestly, you just gotta hopefully one day they realize what they did and realize that that ain't cool. So anyways, yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Top 5 Unknowns for more videos like this. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, and peace.